Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, and Afro beats. Donate to our PayPal and also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.
Hey yo, Pristine Productions. Buy this beat.
Ja. I wanna say, what up, guys? It's your boy, Andrew Raven, and Mr. International himself, mixing engineer extraordinaire. And welcome back to another live wire mix here, man. Remember, guys, if you want to support me, go ahead and hit me up on my YouTube here. And of course, guys, we do accept buy me a coffee. Be sure to support my PayPal. Show some love, guys. Also become a member of my Patreon here, where you get exclusive videos and giveaway advanced techniques not easily found on YouTube. Let's go ahead and join my Patreon here, and you get exclusive access and giveaways every week, guys. Also, if you want to buy the latest rhythms right now, one is out right now is called Era 90. It's right here. And also, I'm going to be showcasing the old school gold edition here. If I can click into that real quick. $60, guys, and that's why you get this dancehall movement that's happening right here. So I'm going to go right into it here. But today we're going to be talking about Era 90 dancehall construction here. We've been talking about bringing that old school Shabba rock, spot rock kind of thing here. So let's jump right into it here. You know how we do it. No, Raven, go on and do it. You know how we do it, man.
Hey yo, Pristine Productions. Buy this beat.
Buy this beat, guys. Buy this beat.
Yeah. A full time to start living it up. I keep a clean heart. Ain't gon' miss it up. I got no time to be mean, yo. If you listen to the rhythm, you know what I mean. When you smile and make me happy like a child, you're my sunshine in the rain. This love is not in vain, yeah. Buy this beat.
And welcome back to the show, guys. Now, remember, guys, if you want to get a copy of this track here, you can purchase that on my PayHip website. And, of course, you can get the gold old school edition. Now, why am I talking about the gold edition here? $60, guys, and you get fully loaded the real Steely and Clevie 90-hit drum pack here with some bonus sounds in there. But we're going to be talking about Era 90, the Era 90 dancehall construction here. A lot of producers, they try to make the old school dancehall, but if you don't got the right drums, man, it won't sound like dancehall. That, back in those 90s days, how we get the sound to sound how it is, you get these guys used most of the same drum machine back then in the 90s, the Steely and Clevie, so a lot of them sound similar. There wasn't a lot of synthesizer out then, so that's how they get the sound to get where it is, to be getting that sound. There's a little bit of movement back there with the lights, but yeah. So that's why I'm talking to you about this dancehall and why you need to pick up this pack here, because I'm going to be showcasing the sounds and how we get this rhythm here. So let's dive right into it here. We don't waste no time. So let's go right in here. So here we go. Money and cash. So let's get down to it here. Now I'm using any a standard kick can work. Let's get into it. I'm using a sample kit. You can use any kick here. The kick not important, but pick up my pack, you'll get a ton of those kick here. So I'm gonna load up the first element here. Here we go. And it's the old school gold edition here. And I've got era 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna bring in the second sound here. Here we go. Now that sound, guys, you won't find that in no modern synthesizer workstation. You won't find that in you know, these Nexus. Or you got to go deep into the analog, which why I'm showcasing what I'm using here. As you can see, this is coming from the old school gold edition as well. Snare drum. Old school gold edition here again. Now, what I'm using here is the M1 here, because the M1 was from back in those 90s era, and the sound is pretty vintage, so I don't want to be using no super futuristic sound. It won't work if you want to recreate old school here. So, but for the 99% of this rhythm here is coming out of the gold edition here. Here we go again. Tambourine. Here we go with sound. Old school. Let me go ahead and unmute real quick. I don't know why the effects channel like to. For some reason, they like to mute if you don't unmute them. Let's bring it back. There we go. And that's the original Nadine Sutherland FM original Super Cat piano with that action, that kind of way. Now, if you want to pick up this piano here, it's I can sell it to you. Just gotta email me. I can make this piano available to you. This piano that you're hearing does not come with FM, guys. This is my special. Took me a long time to sort after this sound to find it from one of the old analog boards, and it's originally it's been reformatted from the original chip for the FM8 series library only. It cannot be found in stores, so if you want a copy of it, I can make it available to you. Or what you can do, guys, if you join my Patreon, if you guys join my Patreon page, let me go ahead and go to if you join my Patreon page here and become the apprentice, select the apprentice, and I can make it available for you. You just gotta tell me, hey, I joined your Patreon and I want a copy of that Super Cat piano here. I will be giving it away. I will be posting it out next week. So let me know. Comment on YouTube. Let me know ahead of time, guys. It's gonna be out. I'm gonna be giving it away for the Patreon subscribers only. If they want a copy of this beautiful original Nadine Sutherland piano here. So I'm going to pull up the gold edition here again. Let me show you another sound here. That snap sound can only be found on my gold edition. Here we go. That's the original. The original that Buju Banton used, Nadine Sutherland, Supercat, Junior Cat, all these big artists from 90s era, from the gold edition. So be sure to support me, guys, and join my Patreon. So, apart from the drums, all I'm using is the M1 to give me those old synthesizer sound. I will share that with you. What I'm doing here on these sounds. It's not hard to recreate the pan flute. So here it is. I'm gonna play. Now what I'm doing with that, I'm using the GTR vibrato here to create that vibrato, that trembling sound. If I turn off the effect here, let me go ahead and take off the, here we go. All you have is just that one monotone. But if I turn it back on here, you get that original. That's what you want with an old school dancehall. Let me go back in here. So I'm using a lead sound again from the M1. M1 has a lot of great vintage sounds. You won't find the drum that I'm using in there because you got to pick up the package, guys. Come on. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So that's how we created this package here. This drum. That's how we get the era 90s. And like I said, guys, if you want a copy, $60, you get the old school gold edition. You get the era 1, 2, and 3 with a buttload of drum kits that you can make reggae, dancehall, soca, all the old school stuff. Be sure to pick that up there. So I'm gonna bring back the track again. I'm gonna show you once more what we did. Go down here. Start off with the hi-hats here with the old school gold. That original authentic sound, that bubbling sound, it's coming from the old school. They're showing you the majority of sounds here, guys. The original Super Cat snare drum as well, it's coming from the gold. Also the toms roll there. Another tambourine sound coming from the gold edition. Cowbell. Cowbell's coming from the gold. We got the snap. And also, guys, for the bass line, it comes from an old synthesizer as well. If you want to get a hold of that, join the Patreon. I'm going to throw that in as well as a thank you for joining my Patreon. I'm going to be doing it next week, guys, starting Monday. Mark that. So you just got to comment, hey, Ray, I'm going to join your Patreon. put me down. I want to get access to the piano and the bass for that old school era.
Listen to the rhythm, and you know what I mean.
When you smile and make me happy like a child. You're my sunshine in the rain. This love is not in vain. Yeah.
By this beat.
So I want to stop there, guys. It's been fun. Remember, guys, to hit me up and support my channel if you want to buy a copy of the gold edition, and also if you want to get this rhythm here, the MIDI files for it. It's Era 90 Dancehall. There's a new one called Soca Diamond is out. Be sure to join my Patreon, where you can get all the advanced techniques, some giveaways as well. And if you guys want to learn soca, of course, I have a website here, a training here. Let me type in Pro Soca. It's gonna come up. Pro Soca mixing. It's link in the description as well, where you get the 3-part curriculum series here: mixing instrumentals and vocals, mastering for iTunes and Spotify, track arrangement and routing. You get that top of the line mastering and mix. Also, I have for reggae and Afro beats and dancehall. Check out my website. But it's been fun, guys, and I'm definitely gonna catch you in the next one. Let me know what you want me to talk about next on the next video. A Patreon exclusive is gonna be launched next week. We're gonna be breaking down soca. I'm gonna be revealing for Patreon only, apprentice members only tier. I'm breaking down how I created the Soca Diamond rhythm, which is on my site right now. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Hey yo, Pristine Productions. By this beat.